That's great. This is 8:05, and we'll be beginning in 1 minute. Please, can you help me? Can you help me mute? Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Please, for those who are not muted, please just do us the favor of muting so that we can have order and we can begin.
Okay.
Yep. Just give me a minute. Great. So, um, yep, people are still joining in, but we won't wait for them forever. We don't need to punish those who we don't need to punish those who came early for those who oh yeah, because of those who came late. So we will begin right about now and the opening and welcome. So welcome everyone. It's great to see you. It's great to have you here. Please signify if you can hear me because I think my screen is seizing and I cannot find I cannot see my audio move. So please if you can hear me, just let me know. Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Wow. Hello,
Yes,
can you
I'm
hear me?
hearing, sir.
Okay,
Good
okay, that's
evening,
great.
sir.
Good evening. So it's great.
Mm-hmm.
We'll begin now. I think my video and my audio is lagging, but I just believe that we have the best of what it is. So good evening and welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We have 30 people here. We hope to get um, a lot more people here. I sent out emails to over 200 of us. So we hope that as time goes by, they would join us. Permit me to quickly um, give a remark before we get into the real onus of the day. And I will just be talking about the youth development in Nigeria and what the paradigms are, what is going on globally, and how we as young people can and should position ourselves for, excuse me, how we as young people can and should position ourselves for proper development and for value. Over the while, especially if you are in this development space, you find out that it seems like some organizations or some governments have been the people that have been getting all the grants and all the fundings and every other thing, as it were, that that comes into the youth development space, while the young people are left high and dry. I believe that is a typical thing that a lot of us have experienced. And for some of the young people that I know, a lot of times when we go for a lot of these programs, they try to ask us, and we're trying to ask, how do we actually um, get into rooms and opportunities where this this development that we're talking about will be democratized. There are different things that they will answer us. At the end of the day, it's just a lot of English and nothing happens after that. So permit me to just read the little thing that I have written right now. And this is what we hope to change with WaPYA, with Water and Prosperity um, Youth Alliance. It's a great opportunity for those who are really looking to add value and not just sit down and reinvent the wheel, be like the people who have been from before us and just take monies and perhaps not do anything with it, or get opportunities and not do anything with it, and just put maybe our brothers and our sisters there, but to actually add value beyond even just the Nigerian landscape. Look at the US, look at the US and Nigeria, and see how we here in Nigeria can also add value to even people and the government of the United States of America. The future of Nigerian youth cannot be built on handouts while the rest of the world moves forward with rapid technological innovation, industrial growth, and global commerce. For decades, traditional aid models have offered short-term relief, through temporary grant support, surface level capacity building, or outdated equipment distribution. While well intentioned, while well intentioned, these approaches often leave young people waiting on the sidelines of economic productivity rather than actively driving national and regional progress. True sustainable youth development requires a decisive structural shift towards trade over aid. When we equip young minds to innovate and create high value products and services, we move beyond subsistence and enter the global market space. A trade focused framework prioritizes building intellectual capacity, digital proficiency, and entrepreneurial infrastructure. This enables African youth to develop solutions that are competitive and recognized across international borders, generating real wealth that profits both Nigeria and its global trade partners. The systemic impact of this transition is immense. Supporting a single viable market driven enterprise produces a powerful catalytic effect throughout society. It affects job creation. Direct employment is generated not just within the business but across its entire supply chain. There's community specialization. Local economies begin to develop specific industrial strengths, skills, and manufacturing capabilities. I don't know if some of us, I don't know, a lot of us may be younger, but there was a time where in northern Nigeria, we still have some of those. There was a thriving textile industry. There was also a thriving leather industry, but all those things we've pursued oil and left these things behind. It shouldn't be so. Economic resilience, youth led businesses shift from relying on fluctuating donor budgets to earning recurring revenue. The future of Nigerian youth must not be shortchanged by holding on to outdated empowerment frameworks. By fostering trade driven partnerships, dismantling barriers to global markets, and investing in market ready talent, we ensure that the next generation does not just watch the world move on, but leads the way as equal partners in global prosperity. The I don't know, can you still hear me? Could you hear me?
This meeting is being recorded.
Hello, can you still hear me? Could you hear me? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, someone should just let me know. Okay, great. Someone said yes, you can hear me. So the long and the short of what we are saying is simple, that we as young people have to wake up and we have to initiate and reject this whole aid mentality. We should look out we should look at ourselves as people who actually have value to offer. We are talented to the teeth. We are resilient as resilient can come. One of the things that we lack is opportunity. And sadly, it hasn't been ubiquitous. Not everybody has access to opportunity. But with WaPYA, Water and Prosperity Youth Alliance, by God's grace, we hope to create opportunities for people across the different spheres and add value both to people here in Nigeria and people in the US. So thank you so much for listening to me thus far. I want to believe that you can still hear me. And at this particular point in time, I would love to yield the mic to Mr. Chika Silva Olameje Olejeme. He is the president, the U.S. Embassy for Peace is an organization based in the USA, and we've been talking. He's a great, thorough man. In fact, let me do small amebo. He studied in Oxford, if I remember correctly, and he has this unique way of doing things. So, with our digital applause, can we just welcome Mr. Silva to address us? Thank you, Mr. Silva, sir. Mr. Chika, sir. Over to you. Hello, sir. I don't know if you can hear me. Hello, please let me know. Let me know if you can hear me. Can someone just unmute and speak? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, please, can you hear me? I can't hear anybody. Hello, Mr. Chika.
In progress.
Hello, please, can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear me now? Okay, yeah. I've been speaking since, and it just turned out that I don't know, my system just froze for whatever reason. Please, I apologize for that. Um, has Mr. Chika begun to address us before I came back?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, Mr. Chika, please go. I just have.
Before now, Chima. Can you hear me, Chima?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, before now,
Okay. Sorry, sir. My system. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize, Mr. Chairman, sir. Mr.